G'day everyone and welcome back to another Fusion 360 lesson. In today's lesson we're going to look at changing or editing sketches and also extrusions that we've already created. So look, here we've got a simple bracket which I have on screen. We've got a piece of angle, it's got a couple of holes drilled in it for fixing as well as a couple of larger holes for bolts to go through. So the client has basically asked us for this. Now that we've produced a sample of this part, they've taken it away and they've come back and they've actually said that they'd like some changes to be made. Now, first of all, they've come back and actually said that the thickness of the angle is a little bit too thick. So it's currently 8 millimeters thick, this angle here. And they're asking for something a little bit lighter in weight. Plus, it's going to be a little bit cheaper as well. And the other thing that they'd like to do is adjust the size of these larger two holes in there as well. So what we're going to do is let's have a look at how we can edit sketches. Now, I don't know whether you know this already, but down the bottom here we have the timeline. And I can rewind to the start of the timeline. Let me just go back right to the start. Here we go. Get out of the command there that I was in. Here we go. So this is back to the beginning. Let me go step by step. So the first thing I did was a sketch, which you can't currently see because the sketch is actually not visible. There we go. There's the sketch. Now I can go forward one step, and we did an extrusion. Now let's jog along to the next sketch here. Okay, now you're going, hey, why is the sketch not visible? Again, let me turn them on here. Okay, so those were those two circles there that I created. My next step was that I did an extrusion. I actually cut through that body there. Moving forward, okay, I did two more holes or two more circles. I'm going to turn those on for you, which you can see. And then again, I did another cut through there, like so. All right, no problem. So I'm just going to turn those. All this does in here, when you turn these off, it just actually turns the lines off there, just neatens the visibility up a little bit. All right, so what I'd like to do is the first thing the client's request is that we change the thickness. Now, I have lots of sketches here. In fact, I've only got 3, right? But if I jump into this one, sketch 2, and edit the sketch, you will see that it's that one. And then this is where I need to change this 8 to a 6. So I'm going to click on here. Remember, these are driven dimensions when you see FX there. So I'm going to click on 6 there, and hopefully everything has updated. Wonderful. I'm going to finish that sketch. So sketch 2, probably a good idea for me to rename that. I'm just going to double click on that and call that angle. Sketch 3 is actually, if I edit this, it's these holes here. Now, I didn't need to adjust those ones. The client was happy with those. But what I probably should do is rename this. So I'm just going to double click there. I'm going to put fixing holes, set 1, let's say. Finish the sketch. So now you can actually see that I'm getting some detail here, and I like to refer to this as paperwork. Let's just click back on the home button here. Okay, sketch 4 here. Let's edit that. Okay, so we can see that these guys are actually those larger holes. So we've currently got them at 15 millimeters. The client has actually requested to us that we change that to 12. So I'm just going to type in 12 there. I only need to do it to the one because all of the others would update. And I could have 50 holes in the thing, and all of them are going to update. So it's nice to actually have this sort of driven dimensions. And what I'm going to do is let me rename this. We'll call that fixing holes set 2. And it's just a good idea to give your sketches a reference name, just so that when you need to make those adjustments, rather than trying to go through and find, what's what, it's easy because you can just see it. I'm going to finish the sketch and click on the home. Everything is done. Job done. That was simple. Editing your sketches. Beautiful. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully that helped you.